Shalom, shalom. All right. So let me do this lesson real quick. Let me check the stream. Okay. Go ahead and hit it. Let's see here. Go on my phone. Check the streezy. Okay, it says I'm live. Check the streezy. All right, we cool. All right, so yeah. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Izar Yah, okay, with the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Lord willing, this is edifying. All right, and as you see, the title, Change is Not Coming, Change is Already Here. All right, and this is going to be, just basically me speaking, spiritually reporting on the things that I see around me. I've seen to be, I have a drawing towards doing that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, and we all, because hey man, just like I said, man, Jake just has so much to do, man. I've been basically working on certain things all day. I'm about through. Because I don't know what. So, hey man, I had to just go through the spirit right now. Just hit record like the apostles say, man. Well, hit stream. But I've been thinking about it all day. I just didn't get a chance to speak on it. So where do I start? I guess I'll start with this morning, man. So this morning, I went to this. I was going to this store or whatever, and the store was closed. But I noticed in this parking lot there was a shut down building. Okay, there was a shut down Kmart, and I saw these people working in it. Now the majority of the building is boarded up. It's all boarded up. But these people with these construction gear on, they look like they could be contractors. They were going in and out of the building, and I was reminded of those different little truthers. Okay, those little so-called truthers that would maybe interview some of those people and speak about the interview. I think somebody spoke about somebody who was working on the Walmart. They were renovating it. Okay, he spoke with one of the workers, and the workers was basically letting him know that what they was doing was they was making a concentration camp, or they was making a FEMA camp. Okay, and so basically, I just kind of pulled up and I asked the guy, this very, very vague question, just like, oh, is this being renovated for another owner and a business owner to come move in or whatever? And it was like, well, we don't know. We were just hired to kind of do this, that, and the other. And he was like, they were putting the air conditioner on the roof. And I was asking him, were they making rooms out of it? And he was like, I don't know what they're making this into. And he said that like, it was just weird what they were doing, you know. So I was like, all right, well, cool. Thank you for talking to me. But the thought that came to mind was, okay, they could be building a FEMA camp right there. Change is not coming; it's already here. There have been things, okay, that have come to the U.S. that just haven't been pulled out the pulled out the back pocket, so to speak. Okay. For example, okay, a few of these things I wrote down. I ain't get to write too many because I ain't want to fall asleep or whatever. But okay, FEMA camps. FEMA camps have been on the soil of America for a long time. I don't know how many of y'all was into, how many of you brothers out there and sisters out there was into the Illuminati and then different things like that. But different videos have come out about people giving testimonials about different Walmarts that were shut down. You see Walmart shut down, okay, in your maybe in your city. And Walmart is a very how do you say? Walmart is a very strong business for it to have shut down like it has in a lot of places. And I feel like, that a lot of these Walmarts, which we've had, like I said, there have been reports on this, a lot of these Walmarts are being turned into FEMA camps, okay, for those who don't want to take the vaccine. And ultimately, maybe one day, speculating, for those who don't want to take the mark of the beast, okay? So, you know, we have to be mindful of the times that we're living in and understand that, okay, a lot of these things are already in place. They just haven't been implemented. And Jake don't realize, you know, he knows more about these things than Jake do, man. You know, I was talking to a dude, which I feel like he might be an Edomite or whatever, up at the at the little auto store. I'm talking to him, and I ended up just asking him a few questions, and he went on a whole rant about the zombie apocalypse and what else did he mention? Whatever else, we was talking about. I was just like, he know more than Jake do, okay? He know more than Jake do. He ain't trying to take no vaccine, okay? And he was talking about resisting basically, and I was just like, yeah, there'll be a lot of people that resist that vaccine, all right? Because it's an unrighteous decree, okay? Also, another thing you got to remember too, okay? First of all, I'll speak about the phone trace apps. Okay, the phone trace app was installed in the background of a lot of phones. Okay, so you have to be mindful, and you don't even know who you might come in contact with that has COVID. You know what I'm saying? And then your phone will pop up. Okay, and it'll say you got it. All right. So let's select it. Okay. Yeah, that's the spirit of brother. Just put in the chat. If people don't know what time we in, they about to find out. Well, the simple fact is these things have already been coming. And I just quote a few scriptures. And Salaki, hey, Salaki, Baba Kashab, bear with me. Like I said, I'm a little tired. But like the scriptures say, woe unto you, woe unto the world, for the devil come down having great wrath, man. Okay? For he have but a short time. And he's been preparing, man. He's been getting guillotines and bullets, and Homeland Security was ordering all these type of bullets and military vehicles, man, years back, man. Years back, people was recording trains with train after train full of Humvees just coming into the U.S. Okay, so this stuff ain't new, man. He been preparing and plotting, okay, and scheming to do this thing for a long time, man. Which leads me to a precept through the Spirit. Like the water Yahbashim Yahushua. Let me grab this precept, okay? Salaki. Yeah. Whew. Let's see here. Search out. You see? Because, man, these Edomites, they have been planning on how they can catch Jake for a long time. Let's get it. Hey, Salakia. Psalm 64. And let's go up. This is a classic. Psalm 64 and 1, to the chief musician, the Psalm of David. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Okay? And like I said, man, this is nothing new. He's been planning this stuff for years, man. You know how long, what's that guy's name? Eric Jones, which he's an insider. But you know how long he's been talking about the Bilderberg Group and these elites that are making the decisions for the world behind closed doors. He wasn't lying. You see, he wasn't lying. See, the way Satan works is he tells you what he's going to do before he does it. So later on, he's like, well, I told you, Verse 3, 64, Psalm 64 and 3, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, right? So, of course, they're laying out the slander campaign against the children of Israel, okay? That reminds me again of another thing through the Spirit. I saw this video, okay, a video clip where a guy was basically just, matter of fact, I think it was the brother Maya Allah out there in California. He was showing the clip on this video, on this live stream repost that I saw. And the guy on the live stream was talking about how Jake was the one taking the getting sick. He was talking about the disproportionate amount of so-called Negroes and Latinos that was getting sick compared to so-called white people. But we outnumber them. We're like the sands of the sea. So, that would make more sense that more of us would have it, if that's even true, if those numbers even exist, because like it said, it says, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Will talk shit on you, and he could be lying his ass off. It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. And those that are perfect are those in this, in this truth, basically. All right, which we're perfected through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Verse 5 says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Okay. And that's what's going on, man. He's been laying these snares. He's been laying the breadcrumbs in the little traps. You ever seen the shows where they got the little trap and it'd be like a twig with a rope on it, and you like tie it somewhere, and then you step in it and your foot get grabbed, or the bear traps. Okay, he been laying out these traps with the little bait here and there, and Jake just keep getting caught in trap after trap after trap. Okay, and it's just coming, man. Psalm 64:5 says they encourage themselves. Yeah, I got that. I'll read it again. In an evil matter, they commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Because the average person don't see them. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Okay? And they've thought long and hard about how they're going to implement this new world order, man. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. That's right. Okay? They're not gonna accomplish what it is they want to accomplish. Let's get this. Let's see here. Get this precept. Let's get this precept because he's not gonna win ultimately. Job 20. Okay. Job 20. And 5 says, matter of fact, in 4, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, and that's Esau Edom, man. He's up in outer space, so supposedly, okay, and you know, his head reach up to the clouds. Esau's proud as hell, man. Though his excellency mount up, Salaki, verse 7, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Right, those of the elect that come into the kingdom, or once E's wiped out, they're gonna be like, where that nigga? Wasn't there somebody called an Edomite around here before? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. He's through. He gonna get completely wiped out. Okay, after 1,000 years of hardcore bondage, double what he did to the children of Israel in righteousness. Okay. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place be placed any more. Behold him. You see? So that's what's coming for these E's, man. Just simply for what they did to the children of Israel. That's all. These E's got heavy judgment to pay. And they not done, man. They not done. They've been practicing. Man, I seen some stuff, man. I seen where they had practice ranges where they were where the enemies were a Shalom that died 23. Yahweh Bashim Shai Brakatah. Okay. But like I was saying, I seen practice ranges where they got the cardboard cutouts. Man, they had civilians on those cardboard cutouts, man. Okay, so they're preparing for urban warfare. Okay, to assault and engage. Okay, people on American soil. Okay, that's what they're getting ready for, and they've been doing this for a while, man. They've been doing this for a while. You see? Okay, let's continue. All right, Job 20:10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. Yet his meat and his bowels shall be turned. It is the gall of ass within him. And that's E, man. E, though he still, matter of fact, let's get it. Let's get a precept on that. He the priest that let the scripture say it more eloquently than I can. Sirach 12 and 16 says, "An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood." Okay? And that's exactly what it is, man. You know, our enemies are speaking sweetly with their lips, man. Okay? But at the end of the day, yo, none of these people got anything good for you, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you children of Israel, man. Biden ain't got nothing good for you. Trump ain't got nothing good for you. And don't let Biden get in. He is straight up, what's the word, man? He a yes man. He gonna do exactly what they want him to do, man. Okay? We want this place to be destroyed. So whoever gonna bring it, they need to go and bring it. All right? But for you Jakes that wanted this place to return, y'all picked the wrong one for that to happen. Because Biden is gonna, hey man, Biden's gonna light this place up, man. Biden's gonna light this thing on fire, man. He gonna kindle that fire. Hey, which that's just me, speaking as a man because I know for sure if he get in, he has the potential to do it. And we look at the talks, man. Ever since Biden was announced as the president elect, there have been talks coming out. They not holding back no more. They're not holding back no more. Jake is the face of COVID-19. We're the most vulnerable all of a sudden. Okay, all of a sudden we're the problem. Okay, but really it ain't all of a sudden. There's nothing new under the sun, man. Jake been the problem. Okay, according to Esau, and like I just quoted, there's nothing new. There's no new thing under the sun. Where is this thing where you may say this is new? Okay, during the time of Esther, man. Okay, during the time of Esther, Haman demonized the whole nation, man, to the point where they were trying to kill us, man. You see, and likewise now, okay, we're the face of COVID. We get it more, so we need to get vaxxed first. You see, that enemy speaking sweetly with his lips, man. Oh, blacks need it first because they're more vulnerable. Let's go back. Okay, let's get this whole chapter of Sirach 12 real quick. Read some about this enemy. Okay, Sirach 12 and 10 says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." Okay, and I always like to explain this analogy. If any of y'all have ever cooked with a cast iron skillet, okay, then okay. Let me get that. Psalms 34 and 21 says, "Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. For these are they that shall accomplish his wickedness, and they shall finish his last end." That's right. Oh, wait, I think you got some more on that one. But yeah, evil shall slay the wicked, man. But like I was saying about the cast iron skillet, so if any of you have ever used a cast iron skillet, okay, when you have a cast iron skillet, if you don't keep it oiled and greased up, it'll rust very easily. Okay, which this goes for many different types of metals. Okay, but in particular, iron is a very rust prone type of pan. Okay, and so like it says, like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Because inevitably, iron is going to rust unless you keep it oiled up. Now, right now, E has the fatness of the earth. Okay, which really through the spirit, I want to go through. I want to go into that word. Okay, I want to go into that word and see what the Hebrew is, because I know what it represents, but I've never actually looked this up. Let's get it. So Genesis 27 and 28. All right, Salat. Come on, man. Let's get it. Salakia. So Genesis 27 and 28. That word fatness is mashaman. It's not letting me get the whole word. Let me click on it. Mashaman, literally fatness, usually figuratively and concretely a rich dish a fertile field, a robust man, okay, a fertile place, richly prepared food, okay, a fat piece of fertile place and richly prepared food. So E, okay, E has the fatness of the earth right now. He's got all the best places, okay, and so right now E's cool. E's kind of pacified right now, at least for the most part. Those E's that still have their fatness that live in these decent neighborhoods and so on and so forth, but you're starting to see some tension among them with all this C-19, these different people being laid off. Okay, E's fatness is turning into leanness. Okay, and he's man, he is pissed, man. You know, talking to these different Edomites, man, you can tell that the tensions are high. But you know, E speaks sweetly when he's oiled up, so to speak. That oil. The scriptures say Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked. Okay, yes, Jeshurun or Yasharan. Okay, talks about that's basically speaking of the children of Israel. That's speaking of Israel. Okay, and it said he waxed fat and kicked. When you talk about waxing fat, that means he waxed rich. Okay, so when it says, okay, never trust our enemy, for like his iron rust and so is his wickedness. Okay, E will humble himself right now. Okay, E will humble himself right now, or E will humble himself when he needs something from you. Sirach 12 and 11 says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not altogether been wiped away. Right. So you got to take heed of your enemy. Okay, you should never trust him. Okay, because even though he may sound like he's your friend. Okay, he may sound like he's for you. He wants to give you this vaccine. It's for your health, brother. I just make this vaccine. Just want to make sure that we distribute it in a fair and equitable manner, and that all the low poverty, all the poverty stricken so-called black neighborhoods just get it because they just need the vaccine so bad. No, they want to rush and kill your ass, man. That's what that is. Thessalonians 2 says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Right. Even he whose coming is after the workings of Satan. Right. And that's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. You see? And that's what he wants to do. All right. He wants to murk you. And he's gonna package it real sweet and nice so that you can walk on into that slaughterhouse and get laid down just like that cattle that they claim that they want us to be. You see? But those of the Lord's sheep are waking up, okay? Are waking up and have woken up, okay? When I be led to the slaughter, unless it be the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Because some of us will be thrown into prison and we'll have to endure until death, okay? And that's just what's coming, man. That's just exactly what's coming, okay? Sirach 12 and 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither set him at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. Okay? Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? Right? And he is that serpent, man. He is that serpent from the garden. Okay? Second Ezra 8:27 says, regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen, but the desire of those that keep thy testimony in afflictions. That's right, from the brother Nadav 23. Okay, so we're not gonna regard the inventions of the wicked. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Okay, we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. But yeah, these wicked people, man, they're accomplishing to seek these slot. They're accomplishing they're seeking to accomplish their goals of destroying the children of Israel, man. You know, and oh yeah, the Lord's gonna allow them to get some of us, man. But you know what? It's all good. We have the power, in heaven. Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, He's gonna lift up a standard when the enemy come in like a flood. Then shall the Lord lift up a standard against it. All right, and His men will get power, okay, to defend themselves, and the Lord's gonna defend us. You see? So we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. You see? All we gotta do is endure until the end. All right? Gotta keep our eyes on the prize, man. Endure until the end, and the same shall be saved. Okay? So, I really don't want to drag this out. I'm pretty much through. I'm trying not to ramble on and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get up off of here. But hey, Lord, when it was edifying, man, ease coming. Okay, but there's nothing new under the sun, man. These things are not. The change is not coming. It's already here. It's just gonna increase. All right, it's just gonna increase. It's gonna evolve. But the change is already here. Things have already changed permanently. Jake don't realize it, but these masks ain't going away. Okay, and the vaccine is next. Okay, and that ain't going nowhere no time soon. Just like the flu vaccine or flu shot or whatever ain't going nowhere. Neither is the C-19 shot. Okay, and hey, don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine, the C-19 vaccine or any vaccine for that matter. If you can very well help it, then it would be recommended to not take it. All right, and definitely don't take the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip. Okay, you take that, then your how about you, man? Shot is gonna have to just kill your ass. Because that's just ain't no repenting from taking the mark of the beast. You're giving over your servitude. You're giving over your rights and who you are, and showing your allegiance to this system at that point. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off with that. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I want to say Shalom, Wa, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham to the sincere viewers. All right. With that, I'm going to give you say Shalom.